We as humans actually share about 40% of our DNA with fungi. And something that I find is really fascinating about one of the similarities is that we as humans send off pheromones to attract our mates. Actually, fungi do the same thing. And one really fun example of this is with truffles. So you might know about the famous culinary truffle mushroom, this delicious delicacy. And truffles grow underground, and they actually send off a pheromone that flying squirrels are attracted to. And so the flying squirrels come down and they dig truffles out of the soil and they eat them, and then they crawl up the tree, and as they poop, they fly from tree to tree, and that's how truffle spores are distributed. Another similarity between humans and fungi is the way that we digest our food. So until the 60s, functional mushrooms, and all fungi in fact, were thought to be a lower form of plant. They weren't given their own kingdom until the 60s. And one of the things that set them apart from being a plant was that they can't photosynthesize, so they can't absorb nutrients from the sun and turn it into energy, but like us, they need to digest nutrients from the outside. So think about our stomachs full of all these digestive enzymes. Fungi have this mycelium network that's made up of hyphae. Hyphae are these little hair-like, string-like substances that have enzymatic-rich tips. So the end of the hyphae are called hyphal tips, and they secrete digestive enzymes almost like in a bath. They're like living in a bath of their own food. So if you think about underneath the soil, there's all these potential nutrients that the fungi can digest, and it's out there searching for whatever nutrients it wants to use to break down and become part of itself and keep growing and evolving from there. Did you know that every breath you take in anywhere on the earth, you're breathing in at least 10 fungi spores? Every single step you take on planet Earth, you're stepping on at least 300 miles of mycelial biomass. So mycelium is actually the largest organism on Earth. The largest recorded is in Eastern Oregon, and it's the mycelium of a honey mushroom. But no matter where you are on planet Earth, you are guaranteed to be walking on a mycelial biomass. Your journey into education around health and wellness does not end here. If you want to take the next step, we have an amazing book called Healing Mushrooms, written by our founder. And this is a great reference guide that goes over some of the main facts about the top functional mushrooms we use, as well as has 50 recipes that will give you really inspiring, creative ways to use functional mushrooms in your own kitchen. Another option is joining our newsletter. So you can scroll down here and sign up to be part of our newsletter community, and you'll receive all sorts of fun tips, holistic wellness advice, different information about the ingredients we use, and just stay up to date on what we're doing as a brand. And lastly, you can join us as a mushroom member. Our members receive exclusive educational content to keep you inspired and excited to live a life of elevated wellness and really experience everyday magic. Mushroom member, our memberships receive, our memberships?